this year, coming up just short in both opportunities. You can see IB strafing here. Ryan Danzik, 25 years old, going against Dirty. James Majewski here, age 27. And this is going to be a big-time matchup. I want to see Dirty play composed. I want to see him be able to hang in the early stages of this matchup. Strafen is known in the community as one of the better players. How does Dirty kind of handle it and react to early adversity in this one?
Yeah, this is a classic 3 versus 6 matchup right here where the NCAA tournament be something to keep our eye on there. And then we've got the main event here on the stage with those guys as well. So we'll talk about that with Dirty and Canes coming up. Excuse me, Victory Lane and Canes coming up. But when you look at IB strafing and Dirty, offensively, defensively, how do they match up with each other?
Well, listen, I was asking a couple of the guys like Drag, who's already advanced, and I asked VTech, I asked these guys, if there's someone you're worried about playing in this tournament, who is it? And they both said Strafen. And the reason for it is because he plays a very, as you could say, kind of air quotes, like random style defense. He kind of plays freestyle. He plays a little loose. He's not as prescriptive as some of the other players that you'll see in the tournament. So that's one thing I think everyone's kind of looking at, is he's a bad matchup for everyone in this tournament. So I think that's his biggest strength, is his ability to adapt on the fly.
All right, so that 3 versus 6 matchup will be downstairs with IB Strafen and those guys. But let's talk about the 2 versus 7 here, and it's Canes against Victory Lane here. Canes, the 2 seed here, a lot of guys are looking at him as someone definitely that could and should probably get to that championship
Yeah,
round.
And when we were talking this morning, he looked me dead in the eye and he said, Gibbs, I expect to win this tournament. I came here knowing I'm going to win this tournament today. And he has a very good chance, but first he needs to get through Victory Lane. Victory Lane has been playing competitive Madden for about 3 years. He started playing when he was 5 years old back in Madden 03. And get this, for all my guys in the house watching, he beat Eric Problem Wright, who is the greatest Madden player of all time. He beat him last year playing in a salary cap game, and that's when he said he first realized, wow, I'm kind of good at this game. I can compete with these guys. So that's why he started playing. He feels like he has an opportunity. Even though he's playing against Canes, one of the better players, he feels like he has a chance here today.
Canes told me very simply and succinctly. I said, do you have any concerns? He says, no concerns. I think I'm the best player here.
He knows.
And he didn't smile. He just looked me straight in the eye like, this is what I believe in. This is what's going to happen here. So that should be a good game. Do we want to take a look at some of the matchups here when you look at the MUT salary cap and offensively and defensively what both of these guys will bring to the table here? Let's talk first about Canes and how he sets up and how he'll line up in this game here in the quarterfinal.
Yeah, Canes is a pass-first style player. He wants to air the ball out all over the field, so fully anticipate him to pass, and then when you think he's going to run, he's going to pass. So really get ready for him to throw the ball all over the field. He likes to throw corner patterns. He wants to attack the sidelines. Very difficult to defend. So if you're Victory Lane, watch for those plays coming. This is something that you're going to get ready for. So Canes, though, he has a lot of options on the other side of the ball.
When you look at Victory Lane, the 7th seed here, it's kind of like, if you're Canes, it's like looking in the mirror because he's pass heavy as well. His strength is offense, and he told me he likes to throw it all over the lot. This is going to be a high-scoring game, probably 50, 60 pass attempts, and it's going to be one of those things that I think these fans here inside of the Mall of America here in this beautiful rotunda here for the Vikings Madden 17 Championship, they're going to be very, very excited to watch this contest.
Yeah, and Victory Lane was saying that he feels like his big chance is he has it underestimated. Everyone's underestimating him here in this tournament, so he feels like that's his edge. That's what he's going to hang on to get ready to win this game.
All right, let's take a look at what's going on here with MUT, and we'll talk about the Madden Ultimate Team and the salary cap and championship. And we're going to start off with Canes first, rocking the dark Vikings colors. How does he line up right here offensively?
Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, be able to throw the ball all over the field and still give you the ability to scramble out of the pocket, have some mobility with his quarterback. And no surprise, Ricky Williams at halfback. You saw VTech dominate the last game with Ricky Williams. We'll see if he plays the same role here for Canes. You also have Deion Sanders playing wide receiver, a lot of speed at the receiver position, and then Randy Moss, and then big-time receiver Herman Moore to round out his receiving core for Canes.
Defensively on this MUT salary cap, presented by Pepsi, Pepsi Zero Sugar, Zero Calories, max taste.
And Vikings fans, how about that secondary? Can we hear it for this secondary? He's got Harrison Smith at free safety, then he's got Paulie Krause at strong safety. big-time secondary for Canes. He rounds it out with Deion Sanders, Jalen Ramsey, and then Night Train Lane at his corners position. So he's going big, spending a lot of his salary cap on big-time secondary players.
You go over the middle, you're going to pay the price. That's basically what Canes is saying there. Let's take a look at Victory Lane, the 7th seed here, the MUT salary cap. And once again, the Madden 17 Vikings Championship brought to you by CenturyLink. CenturyLink high-speed, serve, stream, and share on multiple devices. Victory Lane offensively here.
Yeah, and what I like about Victory Lane is he has a different style approach to building his roster. He's going to go with Brett Favre. One of the things you'll notice about Brett Favre, he gets the ball out faster than any other quarterback in this entire game. That is a huge advantage. When he looks to throw the ball downfield, he has the ability to get it down quicker than any other quarterback. That'll play a huge role in this game. Ezekiel at halfback, big-time Jimmy Graham at tight end, and look at the speed with Brandon Cooks at receiver, and then again, Jerry Rice at receiver to round out his offense.
The GOAT with that 97 overall rating there. Defensively for Victory Lane, wearing the white jerseys of the Vikings.
Yeah, and he's got Olivia Vernon at the defensive end. It's a very versatile style defensive lineman. He can pass rush. He's great in the run game. And then you have Jadeveon Clowney. This is one of the better pass rushers in the entire game. He will cause problems all game off the edge. And then you have Big Sean Taylor at free safety. All that speed, all that size and hit power causing fumbles in the deep secondary. And then Cam Chancellor rounded out at his deep secondary, and then Mel Blunt at corner.
Yeah, surprised with Cam Chancellor, though, that overall 87 rating.
You don't see a lot of that Cam. You usually see a higher rated Cam, but he's still a very big player. He's 6'3". I think a lot of guys like that size he brings to the table.
So coming up on the main stage here for the Vikings Championship, Madden 17 Vikings Championship here at the Mall of America. It's going to be Canes against Victory Lane, a 2-7 matchup here. What's the one thing that you're looking for to see that one guy might be able to do something that's a little different? Because we know they're both pass-heavy teams.
Listen, I like the confidence and the bravado that Canes is bringing. And I think when you come into a tournament, like, you really should think that you're going to win, or else you have no business being at a tournament. But you can't underestimate anybody. You can't. A couple things go not your way, a couple fumbles here and there, and you're going to give you an opportunity for your opponent. So as long as Canes has that mindset, and I think he does because he's a great competitor, as long as he has that mindset where he's focusing, listen, he is respecting all his players, he will be just fine in this one. And if you're Victory Lane, you got to force turnovers. You got to be opportunistic. If Canes gives you a chance and opportunity, you need to take the best opportunity from that and turn it into points.
His biggest concern when I was talking to Victory Lane, defense, defense, defense. He needs stops. He's been in the lab. We'll see how that translates here in this game here for the Vikings Madden 17 Championship here. And it's the third game here. We're going to go to it now. And let's go ahead and get started with these guys lining up here on the stage with Victory Lane taking on Canes here. It should be a very, very interesting contest as those guys go ahead and get started here at the Mall of America here inside of Bloomington, Minnesota. A beautiful facility here. Lots of people watching on the stream on Vikings.com, Facebook Live, all over the place. The Madden Twitch channel as well. Larry Ridley here alongside Stephen Gibbons. Let's go ahead and get to this game. And they're lining up now. It's going to be Vikings v. Vikings. That's how we do it here inside of US Bank Stadium. And they're off for this quarterfinal matchup between the 2nd seed Canes and a Victory Lane. And we have a touchback here. So he'll get the ball starting at the 25-yard line. Looks like Canes going to have the ball first, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we'll take a look here. But it's really important for Canes to get off to a quick start in this one, kind of put the pressure on Victory Lane, really kind of force the situation. Like, yes, I am the best player here. So I like to see how he starts on this drive. Victory Lane with the ball on the white jerseys.
Victory Lane in the white jerseys, up the middle. Not a lot doing there, Steve.
Yeah, and right there, good defense from Canes to get the stop right there on first down. 0-yard gain, so that's a good start here for Canes.
Victory Lane from Chicago, his favorite team, the New York Jets. I work at SNY. I cover the Jets. I do the Jets Nation show, so interesting talking about him and everything else going on with Gang Green. But he's here with the Vikings because the Vikings are the closest team, 4 or 5 hours away down there in Chicago. Actually, 8 hours away, probably. Oh, we've got a fumble. No, not a fumble. That was an incomplete pass, I guess that's what they're calling it.
Yeah, and right there, Victory Lane had a wide open receiver down the left sideline. Missed opportunity there with the pressure.
Brett Favre looking, and he's got a receiver. Nice catch going across on that right side there. Nice completion.
Yeah, and right out the gate, I love what Victory Lane is doing. He's going to a couple of under center formations. You don't typically see that. How does Canes react? How does he handle that? Does he adjust to it? Right now, Victory Lane going to and from formations. That can be difficult to defend against.
Victory Lane with the rock and the ball. First live event for him. Nice run up the middle. Spin. Tough running there. We'll give him 3 yards.
Yeah, in Victory Lane, he said he wanted to give a shout out to his mom in the crowd. He wanted to give a special shout out to his friends at home, JP, Kevin, and Chris. Friends watching him try to take down Canes right now.
Where's Mama Lane? Mama Lane, throw your hands in the air. Great completion there. That's a gain of about 9 there, maybe close to a first down. We've got 3rd and inches for Victory Lane rocking the white Vikings jersey.
You see the look on this man's face? Look at Victory Lane right now. This guy is locked in, ready to go. He doesn't look intimidated at all. He's ready.
Got the stick skills. 3rd and inches here. Oh, you can see Canes with the defense. Move that line around. Try to stuff that run, but we'll give him the quarterback sneak. Favre with the first down there. Victory Lane moving it right down the field on his very first possession.
And Larry, I love what I'm seeing right here from Victory Lane. He's going to and from formation, keeping Canes off balance. It's really difficult to get into a flow of a game when your opponent is changing up their play calling so much.
And for these teams to throw it around a little bit, we're seeing some running here. So that's something that's different for Victory Lane. We'll see what happens with Canes, but Victory Lane running off the left side. We'll give him about 6 or 7 on that play.
Victory Lane is swagging right now. It is literally 2 minutes into this ball game, and he's feeling it. He's bopping up and down. He feels the rhythm of this game.
For his strength to be offensive, throwing it all over the lot. Right now, he's been pretty balanced, and maybe that's thrown Canes off. And he's looking to the left side. That's a completion. Not a lot doing there. Great defense by Canes.
Yeah, tough break right there. Short pass in the flat right there. He got tackled backwards there. Loss of 6. 3rd and 8 spot now. Canes look to send some more pressure off. Watch this left edge. Pressure off the left edge.
Dropped him back. Rushed only 2. Brought 1 off the side. And he's got to receive him. OBJ. Odell Beckham Jr. right across the middle of the field.
Yeah, beautiful play right there. Good change of pace from Canes. We thought pressure left. He rolled it, brought it off the weak side. Forced the throw right there, but good conversion, Victory Lane.
Odell Beckham Jr. right off the boat from Miami. Victory Lane with the run up the middle, gain of about 2. He's inside the red zone here, moving the ball very well. Like I said, balanced attack so far.
Yeah, and what happens when you're changing formations like this so much, you're a second slower in how you make your setup defensively. So that's his advantage right now if you're Victory Lane.
Good point. Got Ezekiel Elliott. Zeke out into the flat on the right side. Not a lot doing.
Right, so what happens is when you come out in the same formation, you come out in the same style plays on a consistent basis, your opponent gets into a rhythm and they understand where you want to go with the ball, so they're able to adjust easier. And now in this spot, it's a lot harder for Canes to adjust because Victory Lane's changing up his play calling so much.
Favre with some pressure. He's trying to run at the old man. Ball's out! Oh, ball's out! Oh, what a great recovery by Victory Lane. He keeps possession here, 4th and 2. Do you take the points?
Yeah, you take the points. Listen, you're playing Canes. You know you're playing one of the best players in the world right now, so you need to put points on the scoreboard. And you have to give a round of applause right there, opening drive for Victory Lane. That was a great drive.
Yes.
He didn't convert in the red zone for the touchdown, but he puts up points. Very important drive to start this one off for Victory.
As the underdog, he's got a 3-point lead. Of course, Canes, one of the top 20 ranked players in all of Madden. I believe he's number 20 right now. We have 3 of the top 22 here with the Vikings championship challengers. So Canes will get his first shot.
Yeah, and Canes, listen, he was competing in the Madden Bowl in our previous EA Sports Major. He went 2-1 in his group stage. Usually that means you advance onto the final 8, right? The final 8 in single elimination. He lost based off point differential. You had W who then advanced because of point differential. W goes on and wins the Madden Bowl, wins 75 grand. So if you're Canes, you're almost sick to your stomach thinking that could have been me.
Right. Could have been a nice early Christmas present or late Christmas present since it was occurring in February. Off the left side there for Canes running the rock there. Gain of only about 2 there, 2nd and 8 for Canes.
Yeah, and in competing in this tournament, Canes had said he went about 80 and 60. 80 wins, 6 losses to qualify for this tournament.
80 and 6.
Not bad.
A hefty winning percentage there. Canes dropping back. Ball's out, and he picks it up, and he's going into the end zone. The underdog Victory Lane with the fumble return and the score. We call that a scoop and score there. Place is stunned right now the way Canes and Victory Lane are playing.
I tell you, and that's exactly what he needs to win this game, right? He comes out, he has a great first drive, he gets a break, and what did we say? Said the most important thing for Victory Lane is he takes advantage of the opportunities given to him. What does he do right there?
Take advantage of those.
Vernon picks it up, scoop it, score. You're up 10-0. You're feeling good. I want to know what he's listening to. You had Paul ask VTech, right? That's the winning seat right now that he's sitting in.
That is so far, absolutely. And he was bobbing the head over there. So whatever it is, it's cranking in there right now. He's bobbing and weaving, feeling pretty good. So the underdog, Victory Lane, up 10-0 on one of the best players in the world, number 20 overall, the 2 seed here, Canes, JP Jordan Powell. It's time to step up. We got twins to the left and the right, fakes the handoff, and he's looking with the drag route there, and that is a completion. Nice start for Canes.
Yeah, nice conversion right there. And if you're Canes, there's still plenty of time in this game. You can't let a sack fumble. That happens. It will happen. How do you battle back from some of that adversity? Do you rebound? You still have plenty of time in this game to get right back into it.
All right, we got 5 wides. Nobody in the backfield here. Canes cool and calm there. You can tell he's a guy that's been playing a long time, been playing Madden since 2013. And that's a nice play call there. And he's got Herman Moore with the first down for Canes. He moves the chains.
Yeah, nice check down there. He had a defensive end that literally leaped over the offensive lineman on that play, so he was about to get some pressure in his face. So good check down there from Canes.
Canes, a.k.a. Jordan Powell, JP from Chicago, knows one of the Vikings players, one of his favorite players, went to school with Laquan Treadwell, the receiver from Ole Miss, as they like to say down south. My wife's from Jackson, Mississippi. They say hotty toddy down there with the Rebels.
Hotty toddy dotties. That's a Madden term right there. Hotty toddy dotties.
Love it. Love it. Gain of 1 there. So Canes moving the ball, getting closer towards midfield around the 39-yard line. 2nd and 9 for Canes in the dark purple Vikings jerseys. And once again, he's got 5 wides, got motion. Don't see the guy going with him, so we've got some zone coverage here. And he got Randy Moss coming across on that drag.
Yeah, so I like what I'm seeing from both players right here. You're going to see pressure off that left edge consistently from Victory Lane. On the flip side, you're seeing Canes, he's picking it up, getting the pressure, blocking with his extra tight ends. And then on the other flip side, you got Victory Lane who's stopping all these corner patterns that Canes likes to run. So good defensive matchup right now between these two.
Yeah, you can see that cover 2 zone shell look there. And he's got a pass completion to the right side. Nice play call there, a nice conversion.
And once again, Deion Sanders, known for he carries the ball like it's a loaf of bread in his hand. Sometimes that can cost you with a fumble.
He's allergic to contact, though. That's one thing Deion Sanders wants no parts of. Fake up the middle with the running back. He's going deep on the corner. Great. Oh, he can't hold on. But that's what he needs to do, go up top to those big receivers. Was that Herman Moore on the drop there, or was that Randy Moss?
Herman Moore drops the ball there for Canes, but I like the aggressive nature. Take a shot one-on-one deep to your big receiver.
Absolutely. You can see on your screen, Canes on the left side, Victory Lane on the right side. Canes with the ball. He's wearing the dark Vikings jersey, 2nd and 10 in Victory Lane's territory here. Quarterback rolling around, and he wisely throws that away. Maybe would have had something on the right-hand side over there near the sideline.
Yeah, Canes right now is looking a little boxed up right now. I mean, he's trying to target some downfield options, but Victory Lane doing a great job taking the deep options away, giving a lot of underneath drag, short routes. So good defense so far. Good heat.
Coming across, got him, but that's a none-yard game, as our friend John Madden used to say.
Here we go.
4th and 9, another big decision here. Can Victory Lane rise up? Can he bow his neck? What will Canes do here? 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the 2nd quarter with Victory Lane, a surprising 10-point lead. Canes is going for JP Jordan Powell with the gamer tag of Canes. Used to be a big Miami Hurricanes fan. I used to work in Miami down there. We all know about the Canes back in the day.
Got him.
And he's got him. Nice play call across the middle of the field. Set him up beautifully there. Soft spot of the zone with the completion.
Yeah, I like that he had some deep options. You saw that Victory Lane went downfield. He used a deep in pattern that was underneath, delayed. That was great timing, as you said, open for the first down. Big conversion for Canes.
Canes moving the ball around the 25-yard line. And he's got another receiver. He's got Randy Moss there with a completion, a gain of about 5.
Yeah, and he has to keep taking these underneath patterns because Victory Lane doing a great job defending the deep part of the field, forcing all these underneath throws. At some point, though, you end up taking big hits, cough the ball up.
Quarterback's dropping back, plenty of time. They can run, he can throw, but here comes the heat there. Victory Lane bringing the defense there. We'll give him a sack there. It's a gain of 0 yards there. We'll give him a sack.
Yeah, not a lot of options right now for Canes other than these short underneath drag patterns. I'd like to see him start run the ball a little bit, try to open up some running lanes.
That's what he's got to do down the middle of the field, but he can't get it out. That cover 2, soft zone, that shell there. You got to go across the middle of the field there for the cover 2. Cannot convert on 3rd down, 4th and 5. Canes going for the field goal attempt, and it's up, and it is good.
Yeah, and I like the play call there. I like Canes wisely going for the field goal there, making a one-possession game. You got to tip your hat right now to Victory Lane the way he's playing. He's playing composed. He's making the plays, getting the stops that he needs. This is a big drive now for him. How does he rebound after the sack fumble for the touchdown? The big stop right there for the hold them to a field goal. Let's see him put together another drive here to go put some more points on the board for Victory Lane.
Yeah, because this could be his last drive heading into halftime before the second half as well. So Victory Lane with the ball, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line, and he hands it off to Zeke Elliott, running hard, moving those legs, and we'll give him a gain of 5 right up the gut.
Yeah, and again, changing up his play calling. He's going from formation to formation. That is so difficult to defend against. You're about a 1.5 seconds slower in terms of your defensive adjustments where you want to put players, and that gives him the advantage on an every down basis.
Looking across the middle, oh, it's knocked down by Canes, the defense there, and there's Deion Sanders, prime time.
Yeah, and Canes starting to figure out this under center formation from this 4-6 look.
Wow. Out as receiver there, is that Brandon Cooks, I believe?
Yeah, Brandon Cooks, a quick playmaker upfield. That literally means he takes control. He has his quarterback say, hey, you, go upfield. Goes upfield. Brett Favre gets the ball out quick. Huge conversion.
Oh, great stick there by Canes. By Victory Lane, excuse me there. Actually, it was Canes. Victory Lane has the ball. He's in the white. 2nd and 9 for Victory Lane.
He's taking the 2. Look at that man. Look at that young gentleman right there, Victory Lane. He knows the opportunity he has right here playing against number 20 ranked competitor in the entire world, Canes. He understands what's at stake here. He's $3,500 trying to win here at the Vikings Club Series Championship, a spot into the Club Series finale. This guy knows the opportunity at his hand. And we said before that he played a game last year against Eric Problem, right, and he beat him. Now, that might not have been in a tournament. It was just an online game, but that's the moment he said to me, he said, I realize that's when I have the ability to win one of these tournaments.
You can beat the best. You can beat anybody, that's for sure. Under 2 minutes now, the 2-minute warning over, and that is a throwaway. Good call there. Could have possibly hit the post route in the middle.
Yeah, and another thing about Victory Lane, he said that he's just a Madden junkie. He says that, you know, when he's just hanging out, if he's not playing a game, he hangs out in Twitch chats, he hangs out in the community, he's watching YouTube videos. He just loves being around the game. He loves interacting with the community. It's something he enjoys doing on an every single day basis.
He's going deep. Oh, he can't hold on to the ball. Great call there, and he had single coverage with the other guy trailing a little bit.
Yeah, and this is a first big decision for him right now. 4th and 9, he's got a punt. This is not something you typically see from people playing competitive Madden, but I like it. Right now he's playing with some confidence on the defense side of the ball.
And one of the few times you'll see punting, but good strategy here from Victory Lane, and it goes out of bounds. So Canes will get the rock. 1:44 left in the 2nd quarter before we head into halftime. Canes down 10-3 to the challenger, Victory Lane, the 7th seed here in the Madden 17 Vikings Championship Challenger. Larry Ridley here alongside my good friend Stephen Gibbons. Kids call him Gibbs. Here live at the Mall of America outside of Minneapolis in Bloomington. And Canes with the rock, and that's a gain of about 6 there. We'll give him that. Gain of 7 there, 2nd and 3 for Canes.
Yeah, no, I like going to the run game. It opens up different passing lanes. Your opponent has to then start committing more defenders, more resources to stop the run. That opens up passing lanes behind it. So I like the run on 1st down from Canes.
And the gun fakes there over the middle to the running back. Plenty of time, and he's going for that crossing route there across the middle of the field, right near midfield, broken up. Great play by the defense of Victory Lane. Yeah,
and Canes just having a difficult time with these downfield routes. Right now, Victory Lane just having every single route downfield covered, really only giving him these underneath short drag patterns, and it's causing problems for Canes' offense.
Well, he's got that cover 2 look, and he's played it to perfection so far. And you can see the lip.
Ball's out! The ball's out!
He's going to get another scoop and score, and he does. Oh, my goodness. goodness, Victory Lane bringing it here. What is he listening to?
Mama Victory Lane is standing in the crowd. She just put her finger up in the air. That is a huge play right there for this young man. 19 years old. That's 2 sack fumble sandwiches brought into the end zone for touchdowns. This man is taking advantage of every opportunity in this game. This is unbelievable.
The 2 scooping scores right now, the difference in this ball game. Victory Lane, a surprising 17-3 lead over Canes, one of the top 20 players in all of this great world in Madden football. As we begin here, a minute 12 left in this quarterfinal here for the Madden 17 Vikings Championship. We're live here at the Mall of America, and he's looking. And there he is. That's a good route on the right-hand side.
Yeah, beautiful play. Listen, you're down 14, you're Canes. You get ball at half. You right now, a minute, 8 seconds. You got all 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You can't use them the second half, so make sure you use them here wisely. Get a touchdown, get ball back, score again. Right back in this one. Great play down the sideline.
Oh, he's got him. Was he in? I saw 1 foot. I don't think he got it. No, he doesn't. 2nd and 10. Canes with the rock.
A lot of receivers today having issues keeping their feet in bounds. Not like Julio Jones in the Super Bowl.
No toe drag swag for the receivers here in the Vikings Madden Championship, and he's looking.
Great route.
Oh, great route. No, uncovered, wide open. That's a gain of almost 30 there. Timeout for Canes.
Yeah, and I like what he did there. That was a little leak out of the backfield with his halfback unguarded. He's noticing that Victory Lane's not sending a lot of pressure on his previous plays. Beautiful execution right there from Canes.
Once again, over the middle, that's how you can make hay against that cover 2 shell look.
Yeah, and right now the clock is ticking here, 45 seconds remaining, 2 timeouts here for Canes. A lot of times in these situations, you see a quick play action fake, you go down the middle of the field to a big receiver. Good
knee. Got another blindside sack there, and he held on to the ball this time.
Yeah, you saw the quick play action there. He looked to the streak to the tight end there, but didn't get the ball out in time. Had an opportunity there, though, for Canes.
3rd down and 9, big play here for Canes. Can Victory Lane hold him to a field goal? That would be a huge win for the young challenger, Victory Lane. 3rd and 9 for Canes. Knocking on the door of that red zone. He's going to probably throw the ball here. You've got twins to the left and the right. 2 receivers both sides. Calling out some audibles. Motions a man out. Crossing routes coming across. Oh, great play. Defense knocks it down.
Deion Sanders makes a huge play right there. Now, if you're Canes, you take these points here once again. Make it an 11-point game. Right now, Victory Lane pulling out all the stops. Taking advantage of the opportunities given to him. That's what he has to do to win this ball game. Now, approaching the second half, execute, execute, execute. And if you get those opportunities, keep taking advantage.
45-yard field goal up and good. Canes on the board. He's got 2 field goals. He's down by 11, though. Victory Lane with the rock and the lead 17-6. Look, you're playing well if you're Victory Lane here. 25 seconds left. Do you get aggressive and you go for this thing, or do you get smart and say, hey, I'm in control?
You absolutely try and put more points on the scoreboard.
You do?
Absolutely. You got 3 timeouts. You get the ball down there in field goal range. This play. We're playing Madden here. Go downfield.
Something bad could happen here. Yeah. Don't want to. But hey, they say if you're scared, go to church.
That's right. You can. Listen, I think after that, after a 3-yard loss on first down, I think that's what he's thinking.
This is the time you take the kneel down, right? If you don't get anything positive on that first play, you're going to go ahead and dot this I right here.
Don't even call play.
I was about to say, you don't even try to run the ball. You just, you get down. Oh, he was going in for that ball there.
Yeah, if your Canes call timeout. Your Canes call timeout.
Or not. Make him run it again, right?
Force him into something he doesn't want to do.
Yeah. We've seen it before in real life football, but that's the end of the first half. Canes down. Victory Lane with the lead, 17-6. Canes getting the ball here to begin the 3rd quarter. And that ball is about 5 yards deep. He's bringing it out with Deion Sanders. Got some blocking up the middle, but quickly that hole closes.
Yeah, and as we approach the second half here, my question I have for Canes to get back in this one is he's trying to target downfield. He's looking for all these deep passing options downfield, late developing routes, need time in the pocket. Victory Lane's taking them all away, and he's only giving them underneath patterns. He needs to start running the ball right here, first down. I love the play call on first down. Run the ball. Force Victory Lane to stop dropping so many defenders deep downfield into coverage.
Up a little bit.
And then that's going to open up those passing lanes for you. Open up some of those play-action pop passes over the middle of the field. So I'd like to see a commitment to the ground game here for Canes in the second half.
Or you can dink and dunk your way down the field. We've seen it all the time in the NFL. A lot of teams are doing this horizontal stuff, led by the Patriots as well. So, but defensively, you want to see, do they have the patience to continue to take the ball down the field? It's hard to do 10, 12, 15-play drives all the time. That's a recipe for disaster for a lot of teams. 2nd and 8 here for Canes. Plenty of time. Here comes the pressure. Didn't have a man open, so he decided to throw the ball away. typically, if you have the lead there, maybe you take a shot downfield because he had one-on-one coverage.
Yeah, and now's the spot there again. He ran 3 verticals downfield, only gave himself 1 underneath option, just not enough underneath to be able to take a short conversion, get himself in these 3rd and long spots.
And when he's looked for it, it's been there. That's why I'm a little surprised that he's not taking it more, taking advantage of whatever the defense gives you. Quarterback rolling out 3rd and 8, huge play here, and once again, great defense by Victory Lane. I talked to Victory Lane earlier. We didn't talk about anything when it concerned defense. Did you know he was this good defensively?
Listen, he told me that everyone underestimated him in this tournament. He said he was prepared for Canes. He had watched a lot of his game plan at the Madden Bowl. He's watched a lot of his games online. He said he was ready for his offense, and he's showing that he has been right here today. A big 4th and 8.
Been in the lab working on this defense, better at stopping the run, and that's what he's done there. 4th and 8, huge play here, and he's got him there on that corner route. Great route completed to the DB/wide receiver, Deion Sanders.
Yeah, that's a big-time play right there. Huge conversion. That's a play that he's gone to when he needs it. Not enough pressure there for Victory Lane.
Oh. And we've got another sack once again by Victory Lane. That's 4 by my count there if you include the 2 strip sacks as well.
Yeah, Jadeveon Clowney tearing through the middle of the line of scrimmage there for a sack right there for Victory Lane. So 2nd and 17, bad spot for Canes. Gonna need another 2 short conversions here on 2nd down and 3rd down to get a manageable 4th.
Yeah, you got to take what the defense gives you here so you can move the ball down, or he's going up top. Oh my goodness, the GOAT, Jerry Rice, gets into the painted end zone, and we will give him a house call there.
Yeah, and right back into it. You could see Canes, he sat back in his seat. He kind of pumped his fist a little bit, but he expected that touchdown right there. Right back in this one.
He's not impressed. He's not impressed with himself. See a close-up look there also of Victory Lane. The young man playing well. He's going for 2, and once again, oh, that's a pick.
No way, return it.
2-point conversion failed there. Victory Lane with the ball now. Well, could get the ball here on the kickoff. Up by 5, 17-12.
Yeah, down 5 now. You're Canes. You're slowly getting back in this one. Now the question I ask about your defense: when do you step up? When do you get a big play? We saw a lot of the big plays in the first half for Victory Lane. How do you bounce back here? He needs to get a big interception, big fumble himself. See what happens.
Victory Lane acquitting himself very good here in his first live event. Up the middle, that's a gain of about 17 for Zeke Elliott.
Yeah, and a great start right there for Victory Lane on this drive. Quick halfback dive inside. He's got a lot of deep routes on this formation as well that he likes to target too.
Victory Lane looking, watch out. Oh my goodness, what a pick. Diving on the ground. Canes getting that turnover. That's 1. He lost 2 earlier to Victory Lane. He got 1 back there.
And that is why Anthony Barr is one of the greatest Madden defensive players in the history of the game. He gets animations like I've never seen before, all 6'5" of them, all that speed. And right there, Canes makes a huge play to get back in this one. We said at the top right there of that drive, when does he make his play? He just did to get back in it.
Gotta love the Vikings fans and the Vikings community here at Mall of America. They all know that name, Anthony Barr. And he's looking, once again, another little out route to Rice. That's what you're going to have to do against this defense, Gibbs.
Yeah, I see a couple Anthony Barr jerseys in the house. I see one guy in the crowd over here, Anthony Barr, right there. Shout out.
Speaking of in the house, Stephon Diggs, the receiver, will be here later around 3 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern. He's got him on the sideline there. I don't know if he got inbounds. That's not a completion. Just missed him on that corner route.
Yeah, that's another incomplete pass towards that sideline, having a tough time of it, keeping your feet in bounds on these sideline passes right now for Canes.
3rd and 7 for Canes. He's down by 5. An opportunity here to take the lead. His first would be the first lead of the game for Canes. 3rd and 7.
Pressure off the left edge right now. You're going to need to keep in Ricky Williams, your halfback, to pick up the pressure. Is going to make you forced to roll to the right side of the field to find open receiver. Here's the rollout.
And he's got the going across the middle. Did he catch it? He did. Great hands there by primetime Deion Sanders.
All right, and right now you saw some of the emotion right there from Victory Lane. This is where you can get into some trouble right now. Things have been going your way. Now you're facing some adversity. This is one of your first live tournaments. You need to stay composed. You hear it all the time. The emotional intelligence, the ability to hang in tough situations. You got to see it from Victory Lane right now. You can't fall apart in these situations. You're playing against Canes. You got the lead right now. Lock up right now for Victory Lane.
Aaron Rodgers of the Vikings there taking the slide there. A smart move by him. It's a gain of 2. He picked up 8 yards on that play. Inside the red zone for Canes, looking to take his first lead of the ball game. 2nd and 2. And a delayed handoff to Ricky Williams. Great defense by Victory Lane there. to knock him backwards. That's a loss of 2.
Yeah, great user defense right there from Victory Lane on that Anthony Barr. Shoots in the backfield, makes the tackle for the loss. Now 3rd and 4. Look for a quick pop pass, right? A little quick play action fake. Herman Moore back in the end zone potentially.
Going across the middle, and he can't hang on. At the tight end, you called it, right across the middle. That's where a lot of the action's been. Out routes and dig routes across that middle. He will settle for the field goal attempt. And it's up for Canes. Going to call this field goal attempt about what? We'll give him 30 yards on this field goal attempt, maybe 31, and it's up and good. We've got a ball game. Canes pulls to within 2 points.
Yeah, 2-point ball game. It's a baseball game, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, 17-15, the lead for Victory Lane. Under 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter of play, and he's going to take the touchback there to start at his own 25-yard line for Ryan Lane of Victory Lane. We've got Mama Lane and some other family members rooting him on for the Lane family there. 1st and 10 for Victory Lane. Wearing the white jerseys, white on white at the 25-yard line. He's got the old man, Brett Favre, with the completion there. No, I think he was out of bounds. No, they're going to give him the completion. He did get both feet in. 2nd and 3 for Victory Lane.
Yeah, good pocket presence right there from Victory Lane. Hung in, had a couple options downfield. He went to underneath pattern. Good conversion there on 1st down.
Victory Lane, I'll tell you, he was sneaky downstairs. He said he loves competition. Doesn't get much bigger as far as the competitive world here, playing against the 20th ranked player of the world in Canes.
Yeah, when his brother is was a strength and conditioning coach for the Falcons, so he's he's very familiar with competition. So shout out to Victory Lane and his brother.
Call it Competition Saturday here live at the Mall of America in Bloomington, Minnesota, with the Madden 17 Vikings Championship. Brett Favre is looking deep. He's got him right there. Brandon Cooks, what a move. Inside the red zone or close to the 20-yard line there. Victory Lane going up top, hitting the speedy receiver.
This kid's got routes for days, man. He's got routes wide open over the middle of the field, but then he had a deep cross come back over the middle of the field. Too much right now for Canes. Canes opted for a more coverage-style defense from this 4-6, and it's giving Victory Lanes a lot of time in the pocket.
Oh, great defensive stop there. Is that your guy, Barr?
Of course, of course. When is it, Anthony Barr?
It's always in the middle of things, Anthony Barr. Double nickel for the Vikings. Loss of 4 for Victory Lane, 2nd and 14. Got the ball around the 22-yard line. Oh, don't go there. That's a pick right there. Great defense by Jordan Powell, JP, a.k.a. the gamer tag being Canes.
Yeah, not sure what he saw there. Forced that one. That was double coverage, short side flat, throws it. Big mistake right there for Victory Lane.
First live event, maybe nerves got to him there?
Yeah, listen, he's been playing great right now. He just needs to keep his composure. We're about to head into the 4th quarter. You're still within striking distance. You got a 2-point lead. You're still playing well. Keep your head in this one.
1st down pickup for Canes. He's got the ball getting close to midfield at his own 43-yard line. 1st and 10. We got 5 wides. You got trips to the right, got twins to the left. Rogers looking back. Got a couple of crosses and a couple of guys going deep. And he's got a receiver there. What a catch by Deion Sanders. No, yes, it is a catch. That is a touchdown up top to prime time.
Yeah, and right there, that's Canes. You know, he has all those deep routes downfield. He wants to put up points in a hurry. We talked about how Victory Lane had been doing a great job throughout this one, defending all those deep patterns. Now, in the late moments of these games, Victory Lane taking away some of those underneath patterns that have been open, but now Canes comes back, takes the deep shot downfield. Deion Sanders mismatch all that speed. Big time play for Canes to go up 5 in this one.
Perfectly placed there. Defender couldn't get back and make a play on it. Deion Sanders holding onto the ball and staying inbound. So Canes right now doing a very good job. I believe that's what, 19 unanswered. He was down by 2 touchdowns, 17-3. Now he has the lead. Victory Lane, the young guy, what is he going to do here with folks watching? Mama Lane there, and he's going to the corner route, and he can't complete that pass. Dangerous there with 2 guys.
Yeah, right now he's kind of playing. He's playing some tough situations right now. He's rolling back too far in the pocket. He's getting into throwing balls into coverage. Right there, that's another one. Very careful right now if you're Victory Lane. You're still within striking distance, but you have to protect the ball.
OBJ with a 7-yard pickup there. 3rd and 3 here. Big play here in this ball game early on in the 4th quarter. Up the middle with Zeke Elliott. Oh, he's going to come up about a yard short. We'll give him 2. 4th and 1. Huge call here for Victory Lane, who's down by 5. had an earlier lead of 14, 19 unanswered by Canes.
And what you're going to see here, a lot of coverage defense. Watch for a defender to shoot right through the middle of the gap right there. Nope, it's a pass. Got him open.
Good play on the outside. Brandon Cooks, the receiver, the nice speed, nice out-breaking pattern there on the cut.
Good conversion there for Victory Lane.
Had Zeke Elliott over the middle, too. He could have hit him as well. So we had a nice couple of little complimentary routes there for Victory Lane. Victory Lane in the white, moving closer towards midfield. Nice cut. Hit the seam there, had a nice hole. We'll give him about 6 there on the carry for Zeke Elliott.
Yeah, and I like Victory Lane slowing the pace of this game down, trying to regain composure, regain the momentum in this one. Kane's been putting points up in a hurry. And right now, Victory Lane slowing things down, bringing the game back to his level here, his tempo. Great play.
Yeah, stayed in bounds as well. Great catch by OBJ. Victory Lane, methodical here. Nice balance, run and pass to get back in this ball game, and hopefully, for his sake, get a touchdown.
Come on, let's go.
Victory Lane, 1st and 10. He's got the rock getting close to that red zone. We call that the green area, the money zone. And there's the carry for Zeke Elliott up the middle. Not a lot going there. No yards on the carry.
Yeah, so good play call on 1st down. I like the sticking to the run game here. Right now, in these passing situations, you really need to find an open receiver because he's not sending a lot of pressure. And Canes right now is not dialing up blitzes. So Victory Lane, you have time in the pocket here to find open receiver.
Talking about time here. Victory Lane taking time off the clock, the play clock down to 6 before he snapped the ball. And he's going, oh, that's a tough one there. 4 guys around the ball there. Couldn't hang on for Victory Lane. Brings up 3rd and 10 here. Gonna need a conversion or he'll likely kick the field goal here to keep it as a 1-score game, and a field goal could possibly win it for him later on.
Watch for Jimmy Graham over the middle of the field.
3rd and 10, he's got trips to the right. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, you saw it when it was batted in the air. Picked off by Canes. He gets his 2nd turnover in the game. So now both guys even with 2 giveaways apiece in this ball game, Gibbs.
Yeah, and he had a one-on-one opportunity with your 6'7" tight end, Jimmy Graham, over the middle of the field. He went to the underneath pattern, and bad things happened for him there for Victory Lane.
Now Canes with the ball and the lead, and nice running, tough running on the left-hand side by Ricky Williams. Will give him 8 yards on that.
Yeah, now Victory Lane needs to clamp down defensively here. Needs to get a stop. You're down 5. You still have all your timeouts left. Not at the 2-minute warning yet.
Got to get out of that cover 2 and bow your neck. It's time to get tough and get this rock back so you can have a chance to win the game.
Well, pop pass, A's open.
Good play call there. Primetime Sanders, nice little crossing route. Pick up about 7, 8, 9 yards and just methodically move the ball and take time off the clock for A-Rod and company.
Yeah, and here we go. Now you're in an all-out stop-the-run situation here. You got to kind of give up a little bit of these underneath passing situations because you can't let Canes run the ball here for big yards.
Going to the left side. Oh, nice gang tackling there by Victory Lane.
Good stop on 1st down, but the difficult thing about this formation, you really open yourself up to the play action and the seam passes. That was what really difficult to defend against this scheme here from Canes. You think run, you bring all your defenders up to stop the run, and then that's where they hit you, the quick play action, and then the boom right in the middle of the field. So really difficult to defend against here.
Going to take this down to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning here for our quarterfinal matchup, the Madden 17 Vikings Championship live here at Mall of America in Bloomington, Minnesota. It's brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings, the official fantasy sports headquarters of the Minnesota Vikings, and Pepsi Zero Sugar, 0 calories, max taste, and also CenturyLink. Got to thank those folks. CenturyLink, high-speed, serve, stream, and share on multiple devices. 2nd and 9. Oh, and it's picked off. He needed it, and he gets it for Victory Lane. Down by 5 points. He will have the ball near midfield. What is going on here, Gibbs?
I'm not just going to say it, but I'm pretty sure that every single big play in this tournament has been made by Minnesota Viking linebacker Anthony Barr, and it's no surprise. The Madden legend himself, huge play. That's the play that Victory Lane needs to get back in this one. We got a barn burner now. We got a barn burner.
Do you question the play call there?
No, I like it. I like the aggressive nature. Just a good play by Victory Lane. I mean, mano on mano. They both played against each other right there, and I like the play call. Be aggressive. That's the way you win.
So Victory Lane here with the chance to possibly try to pull off this upset here. 2nd and 9. He got a gain of 1 that last sequence there, the previous play. In the gun, Brett Favre, he's got an eye to the back to the right side of him, twins to both sides. He's looking, Favre running.
Great play.
Once again, he comes up. He's throwing a back across his body. Great play to Zeke Elliott over the middle.
I want to change Victory Lane name to Routes for Days because he got routes all over the field that just get open. It's unbelievable.
Tick, 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 tick. 1:15, 1:14 left. Fourth quarter here. Victory Lane down by 5 to Canes. One of the top Madden players in the world. Takes Zeke Elliott off the right-hand side there. That's a gain of about 5.
Yeah, and Victory Lane, I like that he's running the ball here, still making sure that Canes has to respect the ground game here. It opens up some of these deep passing options down the middle of the field.
Once again, Victory Lane, he told us his concern was defense. He needed more stops. He's been in the lab working on it, and he got to stop that previous possession. Now he's driving for the potential game-winning touchdown score here on this drive, right at the cusp of the red zone there. At the 20, we'll give him the 21-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, and a lot of times these games, Larry, they come down in the closing seconds as we approach 30 seconds in this one. And what happens, you get into these big games, it's your big-time players. Is it Brandon Cooks? Is it Jerry Rice? Is it Jimmy Graham? Is it Odell Beckham? Who makes the big play for you to win the game?
Oh, my God! Anthony Barr did it again, the out route, and he undercuts it. Oh, my goodness.
And right when we're asking the question, who makes the big play that wins you games? And I think it's an emphatic Anthony Barr. Wow. Unbelievable user interception right there by Canes. That's a big mistake right there by Victory Lane.
Cool as the other side of the pillow over there. Hardly any reaction from this guy. It seems like he knows I'm one of the best. I'm number 20 in the world. Number 2 here for the Vikings Club Series. I'm the man. You got to beat me. And he's playing like it right now.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he made the play when he needed to make it right there. So that's a big moment for Canes in this one.
19 seconds left, 2nd and 12 here. Still some timeouts for Victory Lane. Canes is going to have to win this game. It's not going to be handed to him. 3rd down now, 15 seconds left, 3rd and 10. Still life, barely.
Yeah, Cam Chancellor. Cam Chancellor got a one-on-one opportunity right there. Hit stick. Careful if you're Canes here. This is the tough spot right here. The safe call, run the ball.
Sure.
All right. Punt it away, give him the ball back with like 8 seconds.
There you go. And he's running the ball and right up the gut.
There you go.
Holds on. 11 seconds left. Timeout. Victory Lane. He's going to get the rock back. He's going to punt. Canes will. Up 22-17. 4th and 13. We're going to have our 2nd punt of the Madden Vikings Club Series here, huh?
Oh, hold on. Canes. No way.
No way. He's punting the ball. He better punt the ball.
Seen crazier things. All right, here you go. He's going to get the ball back. He returns it here.
4th and 13, punting from his own 15-yard line. Victory Lane will get the rock. He's going to get another possession. And the punt, and he's got the return on, and he's kicking it to the right side of the field, and he stays in. Deion Sanders with the ball. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds. Oh, he gets 1 second left. He's going to have a shot to go.
All right, baby, here we go.
Mary.
We got mom spaghetti time. 1 second, 1 opportunity. If this kid pulls this off,
oh my goodness,
this crowd will erupt.
We've seen it time and time again during the ladders and some of these live events. Guys winning on last-second touchdown passes. 40, 50, 60, you name it, Hail Marys. Here comes Victory Lane, 1 second left from the 31-yard line. He needs it all. He's got to go to the end zone. Here comes the blitz. Oh, and he can't get it off. And he's sacked to end the game. What a finish there. Canes, the 2nd-seeded player here in the Madden 17 Vikings Championship at Mall of America, pulls out the victory, holds on by scoring the last 19 points of the game, and he wins it 22-17, the final.
Yeah, and right there, words of encouragement from Canes right now. Right now, the round of applause for this gentleman, Victory Lane. Unbelievable game that he played here against Canes. Listen, he played the best game. I think that was the best game he was going to play here today, and he almost pulled it off there. You got to tip your cap right there to Victory Lane. What a great performance, but Canes.
Yeah.
He comes back, he makes the plays he needs to, comes down to the final second, and he gets the defensive stop with a sack off the edge there. So great play call from Canes to get that interception and then to get in a situation for the sack.
When you look at Canes, we both talked to him. We look at the confidence. Once again, I go back to this quote. There's no concerns. I think I'm the best player here, period. Love it there. So Canes moves on to the semifinals there as well. So he's moving on. He'll get to the semifinals. And He's 2 steps away from $3,500 for the top prize and possibly that spot moving on to the Club Series final, which will be out in Burbank, California, April the 15th as well.
Yep, absolutely. A lot on the line here today. Still a lot of action left to come. Can't wait to see the rest of the games.
Yeah, we're going to get on with the last quarterfinal matchup as well. We'll update you as well on the bracket. But now let's go over to the voice of the Minnesota Vikings here in Minneapolis, outside here in Bloomington. It's Paul Allen.
All right, thank you. How about that game, ladies and gentlemen? Mall of America, a round of applause. That was pretty exciting. The moniker is Canes. His name is Jordan Powell. He's here from Illinois. As the guy said, ranked top 20 in the country playing Madden. That was a very exciting game, young man.
Yeah, that was way closer than I thought to. It was supposed to be like a walkthrough game, but I really had 2 big plays. Well, he had 2 big plays, 2 defensive touchdowns, so it really made the game closer than I thought it should have been.
And as you move on trying to win that $3,500 and advance to Los Angeles for the potential to win $1 million, off that game alone, you have to feel good with the defensive plays you were calling.
Yeah, the defense was really good once I switched to 4-6. It's just really bad offense. Like I would have punted all game if I would have knew I could have stopped them that easy while I was in 4-6.
Everybody uses Minnesota Vikings linebacker Anthony Barr. And again, these guys are playing for an opportunity to win $1 million. Anthony's a good football player in real life. What makes him so good in Madden?
Well, he's 6'5", he's fast, and he can jump, so you can play low and guard the drags and the slants and pick off the posts. He jumps so high. He's just really good.
Now, when you're playing for cash like this, like the guy said, an opportunity to win $3,500, get to Los Angeles, win $1 million, is it nerve-wracking in any way?
When I first started playing, it was, but now I don't ever get nervous no matter what the situation. When he had the ball in my territory, 30 seconds, I knew I was going to win the game. I wasn't nervous.
How old are you?
21.
All right, you're 21. You've been playing Madden and video games all your life, right?
Yeah.
For anybody who's aspiring to get in this spot, be on this stage, play for the opportunity to win thousands of dollars, maybe $1 million, what would you tell them?
I tell them to start traveling to tournaments, playing really good players. You're not going to get better by just playing random people. You got to play the best to be the best.
Congratulations. Good luck.
Thank you.
Canes, a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan advances as we're going to get down to 1, and that individual goes to Los Angeles to win $1 million. Now, Minnesota